Today we cover 3 simple but effective solutions for gaining muscle after 50. 3 is all you need to think about. Focus on these 3 solutions and the other areas will fall into place around them. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Vaughn. I started in the fitness industry in 1986 as a personal trainer. My focus was bodybuilding and strength. Now, many years on, I'm responsible for the training and development for the personal trainers inside large gym chains in Asia. My passion is still bodybuilding and strength, so I'm sure that these 3 solutions are just what you need to get on the right track. Yes, we are all unique, and as we get older, there's even more nuances as we start approaching the limits of our capabilities. However, we won't know what those are until we are consistent for many, many months with the 3 solutions that we cover today. Remember KISS? Keep it simple, Simon. Don't let confusion get in the way of simply doing what's needed day in and day out. There are no shiny objects to speed things up.
Your friend is so shiny.
I'm sure most of you are aware that after the age of 30 we start losing muscle tissue. There's a link to a video up here if you want to learn a little bit more about that. Basically, we're losing 10% of our muscle mass every decade after 30, and from 60 that increases even more. Now, a lot of this is due to hormonal changes, sedentary lifestyles, but we can slow that down immensely. And that's why you're here. Many of you are here because you want to build muscle. Some of you may be here because you know you need to build muscle. I want to run through a quick list I've got down here, give you some other benefits for why building muscle over 50 is so important. I'm going to put the list up over this side. I think this is the side. Increased metabolism, improved joint health, enhanced bone density, reducing the risk of falls and fractures, enhanced functional independence, improved insulin sensitivity, increased longevity, better cardiovascular health, enhanced cognitive function, improved mood and mental well-being. Okay, this list, there's going to be some on that list that resonate more with you than others, and I just feel that it's important for us to be able to connect with different areas of this so that it can help us to motivate and just to keep that discipline that we need to do what's needed day in and day out. Right, let's move on to the solutions. I'm going to put these in order of benefit or reward versus the input of effort. First up, solution 1, lifting weights, resistance training. Before you do start any resistance training program, make sure you check with your specialist or doctor first. Now let's break the resistance training down into some simple, understandable steps. I'm going to put these down the side here as I rattle them off my notes for you. First off, we want to focus on compound movements. These are the movements that give you the most bang for the buck. A compound movement is where you're moving more than just one joint at a time. We would want to make sure we have lower body movements. Things like the squats and the deadlift are fantastic. These are using, again, multi-joints across the body and engaging a lot more muscles than just something simple like, say, a bicep curl. Deadlifts are also fantastic for improving grip strength. I'll put a link to a video up here if you want to get a little bit more detail on the deadlift. Another great exercise that builds all muscles in the body in one, or most muscles of the body in one, is the farmer's carry. I'll put a link to a video I've made on that in the description below as well. I want to incorporate upper body push exercises, so that could be the bench press or press up and shoulder press exercises. Moving on, upper body pull exercises. That would be something like a banded row, a bent over row, dumbbell rows, working your way up to something like a pull-up and chin-ups as you get more advanced. Bar hangs are another good upper body strengthening exercise, more of an isometric strength, building grip strength, shoulder strength, forearm strength, and of course the farmer's carry like I mentioned earlier. If you're looking at building a lot of different muscles in the body in one, again, a lot of bang for your buck there. Look in the 6 to 15 rep range. This is the best rep range for building a combination of strength and muscle. Now make sure your reps are slow and controlled. Your joints are going to love you for it, and the older we get, the more care we need to take of our joints. Now what about intensity? Intensity is going to vary depending on your experience. To measure the intensity, I like to use something called RIR, reps in reserve. It's basically how much gas is left in the tank at the end of your set. If you're at 0 RIR, that means nothing left, no gas left. You're at the complete maximum. 5 RIR would mean I could have done 5 more reps before I got to that point of failure. Now don't go anywhere near 0 RIR until you've been training for at least 12 months. For newbies, stick around the 4 to 5 reps in reserve until you know your technique is 80% spot on. After that, you could up it to say 2 to 3 reps in reserve. What about how many exercises should you do, or how many sets should you do? Let's just cover beginners today. If you're already working out, you've probably got your own favorite kind of workout, but you can apply some of the principles I've discussed in regards to RIR and rep ranges. So for the beginner, choose 2 exercises for the lower body, 2 pushing exercises for the upper body, something that's pushing away from the chest, something that's pushing overhead for the shoulders, and 2 pulling exercises for the back. Put that together into a full body workout and try to get that done twice per week. I'd recommend 2 working sets per exercise, that's not counting your warm-ups. Build that up to say 3 to 4 working sets once you've been working out for somewhere between 4 and 8 weeks. So let's not get any more complex than that for now. If you do want to know more about where to get started and you're completely lost with your workouts, I'll put a link in the description below for the Longevity Plus Move and Improve Guide. It's got everything you need to know to get started now. So again, I'm going to attach a link in the description below for that. Solution number 2, eat more protein. Protein is key. Without protein, our body doesn't have the building blocks to repair and grow muscle. But how much protein do you need? We need somewhere between 0.5 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. But why does that vary? Well, we all digest food differently. Also, we train at different intensity levels, and there's other lifestyle factors that influence the way our body can assimilate and utilize protein. So, in Longevity Plus kind of tradition, keep it simple, Simon. A palm-sized serving of protein gives roughly 20 to 30 grams of protein. So something around the size of your palm, again an average size palm, so if you've got little hands or lucky to have big hands, then you're going to get more protein per palm, but roughly 20 to 30 grams in a palm-sized serving of protein, whether that's beef, chicken, fish, or eggs. Now eggs, a little bit less per palm of protein, chicken, higher. But over the course of a week, month, it's going to average out somewhere between 20 to 30 grams of protein per serving. What about protein powders? They're fantastic. They're convenient and easy way to increase your protein count through the day. I recommend sticking to reputable brand whey protein or pea protein. Stay away from those mass gainers. They're just loaded with sugars and you don't need sugar calories added to your diet. Now, a good quality protein will have somewhere between 20 to 25 grams per 30 to 35 gram serving. So again, you can manipulate the amount of protein you need and drip feed that in through the day in between your palm-sized meals of protein. Although it's okay to jump straight into the 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, I recommend starting at 0.5. One, it's going to be easier to get that amount of protein down during your day. Secondly, it's going to cost you less. And thirdly, you're going to get gains if you're new to training. So start with 0.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight. If you're not seeing results after 1 month, up it to 0.75 grams. More information about nutrition, please download the complimentary Longevity Plus Move and Improve Guide. Again, I'll link that in the description below. Forgot to mention you can join the Longevity Plus newsletter group by clicking the link in the description below. You'll get extra tips and content to help you with your longevity and fitness journey. Solution number 3, get more sleep. Now I've done videos on sleep before. I'll put a link to one of them up here, so please check that out. Don't underestimate the power of sleep. It's essential to aid in the muscle building process.
Sleep, 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 sleep.
During deep sleep, the body releases growth hormones, which stimulates tissue repair, muscle growth, and overall cellular rejuvenation. When we're younger, we think we're machines and we can party all night without sleep. As we get older, we think we're not as active, we're not growing anymore, we don't need so much sleep. Well, the truth be told, maybe we can get away with 1 hour less than somebody under 40. However, when you're trying to maintain your muscle or grow muscle over 50, sleep is a priority. So there you have it, 3 simple solutions to maintain or gain muscle over 50. Remember, the goal of this channel is to clarify and simplify so you can take action now. Remove the confusion and possible analysis paralysis. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep moving, keep improving, and keep your mojo alive. If you haven't already, please leave a comment below. Don't forget, press that subscribe button, press the bell icon so you'll always be notified when a new video is released.